All right, greetings, precogs and VOD squad. We've got a vampire pirate stream for you. Let me use this to adjust my audio. So I think this will be louder. So, because normally we have a very quiet stream, and it's the fairy. So, stream brought to you by Horizon Quest. Oh god, it's right. I don't have a laptop anymore. I can't look at chat. Let me go figure that out. Chat. Although I can't hear myself echoing. Could be. She says the volume very low. Let's see. Yeah. Okay. Hopefully that's good. And wunderbar. Alright. So, we're back with the Vampire Pirates. Previously, I had a different save, which kind of died in the last update. I had like a million mods on that weren't even relevant, and then the game updated, and then I tried to roll it back, but some mods had updated and some hadn't, so it was like, you know, the classic Steam Workshop issue. Previously, I went around at the start to Cathay, like China, and started wrecking them. Now I have different mods on, and I have no journey to Cathay yet. But the same plan, same general plan. I think my economic strategy has shifted. So I have this Twitter organization over here, right? You know, I've got a bunch of managers hanging out and not a lot of people actually working. Each one of these guys has equipped to them an Obstinate Minor Skink, which increases the income from all buildings in the local region by 50%. More importantly, it makes buildings free, so when I do expand out from my little island in the middle of the map, it will be quite effective. Now, my income from the Galleon's Graveyard is pretty high, but this starts to plateau at some point. And I think really the pirate way of managing a system would not be would not be just a million managers. I think my strategy should be to kind of farm the world for its gold. So, to do that... Actually, can I just, like... Wow, that reduces... That makes me so much more money. It's like 700 more. Hey, King Credo. I would have named my crew the Sparkle Pirates. Well... I did, I know we had Wanda Nut last time, but I really thought Anita Nut is, I just thought that was just a touch better, so I went with that. You know how it is. How do I structure this army? You know what I mean? I think she has an advantage. Anita Nut, I think, is the Beastmaster. Yeah, so she has, like, better Rotting Leviathans. Rotting Prometheans, okay. So this is a Rotting Leviathan. It's a Rotting Promethean. What about the ones with the guns on top? Oh, it still counts. Okay, cool. So she recruits them at a higher rank. This blue thing is theoretically silver. Like the chevron, I think it's called. So I guess the theme of her army should be monsters. I'm kind of thinking maybe I should do a full hero army, because there's this one type of hero that increases the post-battle loot. And so I'm thinking if I just had a whole army just of those guys, they'd make so much money sacking stuff. That's my next get-rich-quick scheme. Weapon strength for Terrorgeists. So that's the only thing that they have like a natural advantage with, is Terrorgeists are better. I guess theoretically scurvy dogs, but deck droppers don't actually want to drop onto a deck. They have guns, so... Yeah, that's like a very last-ditch effort. Is to have the deck dropper swoop in. Or to maybe chase someone off the field, I guess. So... I guess what I'll do... You know, I suppose she's got like a rushdown army, doesn't she? So maybe I shouldn't be worrying about artillery. Nah. Who am I kidding? Vampire Coast, we need some artillery. Yeah. Kind of tempted, but nah, I won't do that. I'll do... Wait, maybe... What about you? Yeah... That could work. Or maybe... Nah. Really, we're playing for auto-resolve, right? We need the auto-resolve to agree with us. Auto-resolve doesn't really like the grenade guys. And, you know, they're onto something there. So these guys have rifles. It's bats carrying zombies wielding rifles. And then this is bats carrying zombies wielding pistols. And this one is bats, you know, carrying guys holding grenades. Which is something like a plan. I gotta say, their accuracy should be way worse for being carried by a bat. But not bad. Not bad accuracy. I think a full army of these grenade guys could be really good once I get my passives higher, but for now, 100 range is not enough. So I think I'll do that. And then this should be sufficient. Yeah. That's probably more than sufficient, because I see Trusty Montfort over here is my favorite name. He's so trustworthy. Don't you trust him? His name is Trusty Montfort. When you unlock him as a general, it says disreputable admiral. Admiral. And then when you actually get him, his name is Trusty. You can trust this guy, I'm sure. So this is my get-rich-quick scheme. I'm going to have a gazillion lords go out and search these random events at sea to try and get... Yeah. Well, sometimes that happens. Sometimes that happens. It seems to happen a lot more now than it used to. But I'm sure they're working on it. You know? Right? I'm sure they have it under control. That was a crash to desktop. If anyone's curious. There we go. Their wickedness made flesh, cruel in licentiousness given form. Truth will not save you. Oh, wait, hey, go back. Oh. Wow. Oh. But. I guess. Never mind. So how you guys doing tonight? You guys do your taxes? I gotta do my taxes. In fact, that's what I'm gonna be doing after the stream. Oh. Oh, is this the end of the turn? Oh, don't tell me. Oh, don't fucking tell me. I am not playing that out again. Was this the end of the turn? Ah, you gotta be fucking kidding me. I normally save so much. I save so much. So I fought this out, and then I didn't save at the start of my turn, because it auto-saves at the end of your turn, and then it crashed a desktop on that random encounter during my turn. I've just been I've been tabbing back, like, in and out whenever I needed a break from doing taxes. So I just, like, didn't realize. So, whenever this happens, and I am well prepared for this, because this game crashes a lot. Like, a lot. I think if you have an issue playing a game that crashes literally all the time, I don't think Total War Warhammer 3 is a good fit. Because I don't mind that much when it crashes, but I know some people get very mad when a game crashes. So, what I do whenever I have this issue is I just relaunch with like a cheat on, so I can auto resolve the battle. Then I don't have to replay it over and over again. Because I was once like stuck in a loop where I was like, oh, I guess I'll just replay the battle again, and then I did it like 3 times. And then I was just like, this game crashes too much. I need cheats. My friends, we are gathered in dark times. Our enemies are mighty and our allies few. Battle of Finuval Plains. Okay, so. And turn. This battle was quite fun, but auto resolve, I still lose somebody. But I have cheats on. How could he fucking die? Cheats don't even make him that much stronger, actually. Let's see. That is an enormous pain in the ass. Yeah, right. Suppose that's fine.
Your body shall be another husk.
Shut up. Mummy's trying to talk to me. So, oh, that's actually nice. An island spawned right there, so I can go grab that. Okay, so drop a quick save. Quit the game again. Turn off the mod. And launch it again. The beautiful cycle of Total War Warhammer. Ugh. I did so well in that battle, too. It was truly a thing to behold. It was a long battle, though, because there's 3 different armies. They were all spawning away from me, so I just had this big, artillery salvo set up. Or, like, I had a line of mortars and then a line of, I don't know if they're called deck gunners, where they have, like, I don't know, I guess a Gatling gun or something. They have, like, a machine gun. Like, it's not even a Gatling gun, like a crank gun. It's just, like, I don't know, it's, like, belt-fed, but it doesn't seem to be, like, a crank gun. So it's almost as though they have invented machine guns, somehow. Although, most people seem to have muskets, so I don't know if they, like, thought that much into like what level of technology the world is supposed to have when they made that faction, because that was not the original writers. Guess I'll just do that. I think most people don't attack the garrison itself. It would be a problem if they did, but... If you just, like... It's the only way I know to cancel their movement. Like, sometimes they have that, like, red movement queued up. And the only way to cancel it that I found is to get that red X to appear and then click on them. Or, like, click someplace they can't go, like here. They can't stand where they're currently standing, so that's why you can click on them. So, you gotta recruit another unit of deck droppers, huh? Or is it not global? Yeah, the Great Ocean. Another unit of these guys. No. I don't know what his role really should be, because I'm not ready to expand yet. I just want to make more money so that I can get more of these passive banners. I guess that's a question for stream, like what should he do? Maybe go to China again? I don't know. For now, you know what? I think I'd like to kill Grom the Paunch. Fuck this guy. Gotta run? Oh, gonna fight. I feel like I might have done this too. I'm going crazy. Ransoming everybody. Although I do hate to suffer the orc to live. I suppose that's the thing to do. I'm gonna take this place and then sell it to the Empire, I think. They're my buddies now, would you believe it? I wonder... I have, like, buddy points with them, don't I? Yeah, I've got a nice outpost, a level 3 outpost. Oh, ally mission? Okay, wait. It wants me to kill Durthu, which is... Yeah, I don't know if I'm going to do that, but... I'm going to 36 points? 36 friendship points? Curious. What can I recruit? Nothing like super exciting. If I was playing vampires, this would be crazy exciting. The campaign I was doing with John, he has regular vampires, and I have vampire pirates. So regular vampires can't have artillery or any ranged units. However, I could supply him with zombie mortars, so then he could have artillery to go with a faction that is balanced to not have artillery. So it could be very interesting. And you have your spawn thing? Yeah. Good, good. So, let's drop a quick save and see if I can touch that without crashing the game. It's an unfortunate financial strategy to touch things that cause your game to crash, but we'll get there. Alright, what are we thinking? 8,000? Wait, ooh, that was a big jump. What was it? That must have been 8,000. Beast from the Depths? 8,000, yeah. Not amazing, not terrible. That's fine. I think my strategy, though, should be to take out the Pirates of Sartosa. I am their friend right now. They're trading with me. But... Oh, why don't you like me? Military actions against rats? Oh, you know what? Can't have that.
You might be right.
Okay, so then I have to wait 10 turns to go to war with them without people not liking me. turn 72. So, or turn 82. People will still trust me if I go to war with them. You, I'll be your best friend. If you pay me. So, there's a mod I have on that lets me recruit legendary lords when they die. It helps to be their friend. And I'm not in a rush to get any of these lords, really. Other than the Sartosans. They have very good... Yeah. They have a very good feature if you could get their lord. Every time you do one of these things at sea, you get a free 7,000. And that will really boost up my economy. Because if my economy isn't made of income, but is instead made of people wandering around and picking up buried treasure, I really need that extra passive 7,000 no matter what you discover. That would really help my my financial situation. And you know what? It honestly looks like it's working out pretty okay. Just sending guys around picking up fell cargo. Gotta save before all of these because it's so much CTDs. Ransom the captives. What do I get? Probably just another 8,000. Yeah, it looks like it. Their new notification system is trying not to flood you with notifications, but then it just shows you irrelevant notifications all the time. Oh, 5,000. Wow, wow. Because they only show you 2 notifications whenever something happens, so that you're not just flooded with useless notifications. But there's so many notifications that are completely worthless. Like, I never need to know what the Skaven are doing, because, like, who fucking cares? They're gonna spread a plague, but you can't really assassinate the people who do that, in my experience. So what am I gonna do about it? And I'm not even at war with Clan Spittle. I don't even know where they are, but I still get that notification. This is important because this is a faction that you're getting trade from, or whatever. But there's plenty of times when, like, they'll say something really dumb, like, the Wood Elves have enacted some, like, the Wild Hunt event. It's like, it doesn't affect you at all, but they're telling you about it anyway. Alright, so Anita Nut needs to recruit stuff again. I suppose more importantly... Ah, nice. Dread Incarnate is a very nice hero. It's a nice hero trait. What is your trait? You already Dread Incarnate? If you are, yeah, I should spread it out then. Dread Incarnate gives a -4 to leadership across the whole, like, area, and you can see this guy has 60 leadership. So if their leadership goes down to 0, then it takes damage as they take damage. Or if they're set on fire or something like that, they'll have different debuffs to it. If they're losing in the battle, a unit will give up. So, quite useful to be able to lower leadership, because it basically means you win sooner. Murderer. Again, nice trait. Lowering enemy leadership -3. I'm gonna make a lord that just has the Mourngul Hunters. So, do I go with her or her? I want a murderer. I don't know if healing matters that much, because these guys are gonna regenerate. Something that might become a problem is trying to kill an enemy lord, I guess, because those guys are so good at killing lots of units. So I'm gonna go with her, because this Lore of Magic has this spell, very early on, which is nice for assassinating something. Because it's can't miss and it doesn't need line of sight, it just works. Yeah. So let's buy Jesse the Brine. An Iodal Spawn Brother. To reduce her upkeep. Oh, and a Fire Spirit. Look at that. Enemy leadership -5. So 3 from her, 5 from this equip, and then Dread Incarnate should do another -4. So you'd have a -12 going into the battle. Quite nice. You need to make money. That's nice too. Recovering from battles sounds important. Lower upkeep cost is important, and then Lightning Strike might become important if they get into a bad situation. That's also more movement, less upkeep. Fantastic. Cost-effective gatherer of stuff. So we're doing so much leadership damage. Maybe I'll just have a leadership damage spell. That'd be 28 minus on leadership without any damage being dealt. You could at some point, I guess, get to the level where you just convince someone to go away like as soon as the fight started. I don't need this whole line, but I guess this to give experience. Yeah. Oh. I guess I could have her cause terror, but he already causes terror, so that's not really useful. Yeah, Jesse the Brine. Another nice mod is this one lets you choose which variant you want. I think my last one had their hair all down. So maybe this one I'll have her hair be up. More fancy. Now, did I move everybody? I have the notifications turned on, but when they go to encamp stance like this, they get no notifications, so we need to recruit stuff. Do that. Do that, I guess. Maybe that. And then yeah, I think that's like a super solid army. Maybe more solid than is actually necessary. Yeah, definitely more solid than is necessary. I could definitely make do with less. Yeah. Yeah, we'll try that. Okay. You've already moved. You've already moved. Yeah, so I have the notifications turned on, but this stance for some reason, flagship expansion or encamping. No, encamping I think works, but flagship expansion still doesn't give you a notification. Super annoying. And as I said, my economic strategy is not to have income buildings like this, but to just keep on increasing my Lord Recruit rank and my room for more Morngul Haunters. This is the true key to riches. Is it you? Yeah, you did your stuff. Yeah, more damage, I guess, right? Maybe. Eh. I think this is enough to hit most units, but maybe not most lords? So yeah, units. Whatever. That's fine. I never know what to term the different things. Because a unit is technically, you know, a military unit is like a bunch of guys in a group. But a unit in a game is almost always like, you know, like an individual unit. So I'm like, I don't know. Maybe do I say battalion?
It matters little, for either is desirable.
Yeah. So I think Noctilus, I'm gonna kill the orcs in Bretonnia, sell their land to the Empire. Then I'm gonna go over to Sartosa with him, wipe out Sartosa, and just hope that I get her to defect to me. And if she doesn't defect to me, I could just wipe out who she defects to, and then maybe she'll end up on my side after that. But I don't know. Alright. So I want to get to a point where I can get 100,000 a turn. I know that's a lot, but I want to get as many of these upgrades as I can. Pete Worsley, you're going to go into Jesse the Brine's party. Now, you need a spawn, brother. Yep, there it is. Now, once I'm done with Sartosa, I could send Noctilus kind of anywhere. On the off chance that extra fire spirit would give another leadership debuff, I guess I'll do that. Adelaide is who I could recruit the heroes from, right? Yeah. Tough. Tough is solid. 25 plus armor on a guy that has 40 armor. Solid choice. Get another spawn brother, reduces upkeep by 20%. So that's 60% for that whole army. So theoretically I need 4 heroes and a lord, and then it's 0 upkeep. Let me move Jessie the Brine. I'll put her out at sea, I guess, actually. And put her into March, because then the longer you're in this, you can eventually develop like a 3% faster move speed or something. See what skills he can get. Scavenge is going to be important to make more money. Monkey Jack is 5% less all damage. Solid. So melee defense is the chance of you getting hit. Melee attack is the chance of you hitting. So you can actually be very, very resilient against a kind of low tier unit, because they will hit you like 0% of the time. Not actually 0. There's a minimum chance. So it's like, I don't know, 5 or 10% guaranteed chance of hitting you. But still, the it just makes you very survivable having high melee defense. Also, having high armor helps. A lot of attacks are armor piercing to a smaller extent than regular damage. So this guy, if he melee attacked, he would do 2 armor piercing damage but do 36 regular damage. So having 40 armor would prevent everything but 2 damage, theoretically. So it's a random dice roll between half of your armor and your max armor. So it'd be a number from 20 to 40. It'd be how much damage of the 36 they would prevent. So if he had 80 armor, he would prevent all of it 100% of the time, because half of it would be 40. So regular units, they'll have their damage super muted by having armor. Yeah. And then lords also have a lot of armor usually. It's got 138, etc. So to kill a lord, you need a lot of armor piercing damage. So some lords are called duelists because they have lots of armor piercing damage, but maybe not a lot of splash damage against units, or just raw damage to take out like a big unarmored monster. Just random mechanics I happen to know about. You know, I could probably fight Orion and then take out Massive Oracle. You pussy. Nah. Oh. That sound. There's another comic finishing. Sorry about the sniffles. I'm like super congested, but I took my last Mucinex. My last 24-hour Mucinex I took not 24 hours ago. So it's like wearing off, but I can't take another one yet. It was around, so it was like, it's coming up. I think I took it at 4 last night. So let me just fix this next print. I'm gonna print I'm alternating. That was a helmet, like the hat part, and then the visor. I think goes up and down. That's what I'm gonna print now. Rub down the plate with rubbing alcohol. 3D printing produces a kind of residue that makes stuff not stick. That's a problem because you need the first layer of a 3D print to glue itself to the platform, and then you can snap it off later, of course. This can't just stay there forever. But if it doesn't get glued onto the platform, it'll slide, and that just ruins everything because the thing is pre-programmed to specific spots it's expecting the 3D print to be, and if there's nothing there, it'll just spray out plastic like silly string all over the thing. So. the time I change the prints is always kind of shifting, because the helmet takes 19 hours and 36 minutes. Something like that. 30-something minutes. And then the visor takes just a few minutes over 4. So every day it, like, shifts back in time by kind of like 4 hours or something. Oh yeah, this is gonna be easy as shit. Looking at the map, I don't really know. I don't know if I've played against this kind of configuration of that big mountain there. It looks like a Bretonian fort. Yeah, this is the layout for a oh no, it's not. No, I've played against one of these before. Yeah, so they're super vulnerable to artillery because they have super long-range towers, typically. Actually, could I not just be all the way back here, out of the range of the towers, and then just move forward? What's your range? 7. Okay, let's put everybody back here, just in case I forget someone later. And then gunnery whites have a buff to range units, so put them by the cannons that'll actually be in range. And then you two pals are going to be arranged super annoyingly, yeah. By default they're like front and back, and it's like, well, they're gonna shoot each other in the back of the head, so this is a lord unit. It's just like, it should be behind everything. Anyway, let's see about this. Oh yeah, so they're out of range, but since I have so many bonuses to range, I have way more range than their towers. So I can actually destroy the towers from here. Yeah. Now, give buff to range over here. Actually position you guys here. Let's see how the mortars are doing. Well, certainly persistent on that one spot. Funny how they all missed in the same way. They're like all focusing on that guy. Alright, well let's break up the stupid if we can, gentlemen. Do another accuracy buff. God knows they could use it. Oh, beautiful. Is anyone aiming for the archers? Oh, yeah, you are. Okay, you're aiming for a unit already retreating. Not that they don't need more killing, but, you know. Do what you can. Oof, nice dead center. Very expensive units, too. Black Orcs. like their elite version. Okay. Speaking of elite units, I wonder if you could get over that rock. Oh, you can you? Okay. Oh, and then we have some stuff over here, huh? Okay, well let's get work on these towers so we can approach. There we go, the cannon shots. Nice, nice. This person has a passive. Like this school of magic has a passive that affects the whole battlefield. I don't know where it is. There's obviously so many abilities, it's kind of hard to see. No. Is it on this list? Could it have been right there? No. Yeah, I don't see it, but they have a passive that, well, if I give it to one of the units, it afflicts the whole map with a little tiny damage dot. Kiss of the Deep. 8 through 16 damage every second for 4 seconds. So this guy routed probably because he just took that little last tick of damage from this. I think this guy might also rout just because they're taking a little bit of damage. Well, that'll definitely get him to rout. Oh, well, or die. Probably should have routed. Okay. What else we got? That's a tower. That's also a tower. A little ranged buff for everybody. Oh, tower's already destroyed. There's a tower to shoot. And soon we'll be able to shoot you guys. Until then, we got this map-wide cannon thing I could use. Ah, the glory of superior firepower. How marvelous it is. Alright. Now we have one more fort tower. We'll just be nice and thorough. I find it funny how I've heard people say that it's like built into German DNA to like artillery bombardments, which makes no fucking sense. It's like, yes, in caveman times, they just really liked watching lightning strike. It was effective. Okay. So, you guys, you guys, you guys, you guys are all in one group, and you're gonna move up. You know what? I'll move you up to here. I think you're plenty safe there if there are invisible archers. And invisible archers, I have a tool for. It's called bats. Bati bati bats. Go ahead. Fast forward. Get them into position. There's probably more than just those two guys. Enemy troop count 1,000 out of 1,800. So these are not 1,000 units. So what does that mean? We have 8 units I haven't seen yet? Possibly. This faction does have invisible archers, so I'm suspecting they're going to be on the walls. Which is why I have these bats in the first place. It's like, look for people to shoot with artillery. Okay. Move the bats in. Oh, this is gonna be brutal. Yep. It's a nice ability, this. I don't know if it's a bug, but it seems to recover a tiny bit of ammo when you use it. Well, not seems to, it does. Oh! Like I said, invisible archers on the walls. A 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3, 4. Excuse me? You guys can't shoot for some reason? Okay, well, I'm gonna play that game. Then destroy the wall they're on. Yeah, that looks like a nice part of the wall to shoot. And you can destroy this part of the wall. How's that? Oh wow, these guys are taking shots, huh? They very rarely hit anything, but it's like, you know, guy with a shotgun appears to be drunk, sitting on a hermit crab. What better artillery commander could you ask for? How are you obstructed? It's because this guy's standing too close? Oh. I don't even know how that happened. He literally made the sound gunnery white. Like he said gunnery white, and then it was the cannon. Huh. You're still obstructed. It'd make you feel better if I did that. Okay. So, how do I shoot there then? These bats get shredded so quick. Okay, why don't we just target that part of the wall then? Heal them when they get close enough, I suppose. So we don't have to keep on raising more bats all the time. Okay. I need to move. I wish the mod to keep people from ever trying to move was just native. Because there should be a command to hold position. And there just isn't. It's crazy. Oh. More of these invisible archers, huh? Okay, why don't you shoot that then? This is the actual skill for replenishing ammo. This is the second thing. More powder, but the aura also gives a little bit of ammo. God knows why. Alright. Get these bats the fuck out of here. Going in. Flamethrowers. Ocean mancers. Necromancers. Walking shipwrecks. Hey, you. Get spooked. This, I don't know if this always did a shit ton of damage. I always felt like it didn't do a lot of damage. But then, with the third game, they actually write how much the damage numbers are, and that's a shit ton. 62 to 125 per second for 14 seconds? So, you know, you could end up doing like 1,400 or something. And then like the average unit has much less health than these. These are like meat bags. These are like super, yeah, meat shield. They have extra health than normal. What's like... Alright, why don't you go capture the main square? Maybe they'll just win. Like one of these units, like goblin archers. These will have low health, but yeah, like 6,000, 7,000 seems like a decent health for a unit. That isn't like a kind of weaker unit that might have less health. Yeah, these guys have a decent amount of health. Probably a bad idea for the health of my bats, but I don't want to heal them again. And it'll also make him move faster. It has like a passive that when he casts a spell, yeah, everybody on the map moves 10% faster. Also, everyone on the map gets healed, right? Just keep healing them up for a speed boost. I honestly don't understand why they wouldn't have already just lost. It seems a bit absurd. Like what could they actually, like what unit even anywhere is holding? Oh no, that's the victory spot. Okay, well this is some towers, so maybe that would, no, it's just barricades. Okay, well, that's fine, I'll capture that anyway. Okay, so this is how you win, right? Can I just like shoot a spot on the floor? Is there an option to just shoot a spot? I've done it before. I just don't know if that was like a bug or a feature. Oh boy, you're like super down, huh? Okay, capturing the thing. Cool, cool. Gonna have to raise some more bats. Combine those guys and then raise another bati. It's like some kind of accursed game of hide and go seek. Okay. So what is this about? Oh, got it. Okay. So those are my victory points. This is the balance thing. Oh, there's some trolls somewhere. That's adorable. Oh, there you go. Some units somewhere. Oh, look at that. We got a troll. Oh, okay, here we go. We got more stuff. There you go. Nice explosive impact. Fun for the whole family. I love the healing unit that had that passive that the sea casters have, where it damages everybody across the whole map. Because if you could just be healing your units, and then, yeah, here it is. Triggers when casting spell, causes damage to combatant, strong versus character. I don't know if it's actually strong versus a character. That seems a bit... It's strong in that the character can't prevent taking the damage by having a high armor or high block or something. Or maybe they can prevent it by having high armor. I don't know. That'd make it even weaker. That one's kind of cool. Ah. Started way lower. Oh, not close to that full. Alright. Let's do an audio check, make sure I'm not. Yep, that's me sounding retarded. So yeah, I'm not gonna stream for too long because I gotta do taxes. You know how it is. Just one of those things where, like, never really, never had to file before, and now I have to file, and it's like, no fucking idea what I'm doing. But I don't know. Ooh, sack for 2,000, or no, 20,000. Yeah. Gotta get the money. Alright, and then occupy. Yeah. Okay. Now, do you guys want to buy Massive Oracle? Oh boy, you do. Come on, guys. You don't have that much money? 8,000 is a good amount, though. I'll take it. You guys are the best. Alright. Empire's blessings, yes. Alright. Okay. I just didn't see the flag, so I was like, do I not have a non-trespassing agreement? Oh, there it goes. Yeah. We're not moved. Okay. Guess I'll leave her garrisoned, so she's easy to get to. Oh, and can I recruit a lord through her? Or a hero, rather. No, I think I just did that. This guy. Yeah, he can't move. Okay. Ah, fantastic. Trusty Montford, my most trusty admiral. I don't know what power presence actually does. Trunk of maps, okay. Increases my line of sight and my chance to get a magic item. I guess treasure maps would be in the trunk of maps. More damage for mortars? Maybe. More ammo for mortars? What does the quartermaster do? Oh, Jesus Christ. Income from raiding. Not that useful. Income from ports I will need once I start to take land, but for now, I don't think so. I think replenishment. Yeah, 10% more replenishment is a very good technology. It's kind of silly I haven't already grabbed it. Oh, that'd be very nice. Missile resistance for deck gunners? That I want more, I think. Soon they're going to outrange people, but until they do, well, they outrange people a bit, but, you know, they're not just flatlining a whole army. Yeah, this guy can move, but it says there's no... Yeah. Does this have a dock? Can I... yeah, that's a dock. So I could put a pirate cove in there. That's strange. Should I put a pirate cove in there? It kind of slows him down and doesn't make, like, any money. But, yeah. Yeah, I guess I should put a pirate cove in there. Do I sack and then hope I have enough movement to make a pirate cove? Yeah, let's try to get the money. I do. Nice. Okay. Establish pirate cove. I like how the option for do nothing was just like tons of fire. Like, yeah, we'll do nothing. Okay. Oh, if I upgrade this, I'll have no upkeep. And it'll increase my capacity for Morngul Hunters. Not a bad addition to a melee army, honestly. Okay. So now you can instantly equip these ancillaries and have them start working. It used to not work like that, so you'd have to really kind of plan this out, but now it's a little more convenient. Ship's Carpenter. 50% minus cost for shipbuildings, which basically means your whole faction has it whenever you want it. You just have to remember to equip it. So it's like maybe a touch tedious, but it's like better than it. It's an upgrade. But I wonder how many people like see that they have to do that and think it's like tedious rather than like realize it used to be a real balancing thing and they're kind of using an exploit. I always wonder like what the line is between tedious and I don't know. I'm gonna demolish this and rebuild it because you get all these perks for building stuff. Unless there's something more useless I could demolish. That I like, I guess. That I like. This actually makes a shit ton of money. 690 because of my 1,000 upkeep increase. This lets me recruit a Morngul Haunter, but I can recruit the same stuff from Adelaide. And I don't think I want to build a whole army of those Leviathans. I think having big hero armies is what I'm going to focus on constructing now. So yeah, I guess that's a turn, right? I'll get Noctilus over here and then just try to destroy this whole faction and hope that I get Aranus Assault Spite onto my party.
I will listen to the groveling peal.
You sex cultists, you. Only 107 factions left. Soon there will be just one. Actually, I'm best buddies with the Empire, and I kind of feel bad ending that. Curse of the Bountiful Treasure can be performed again. But if I do, will that obstruct me performing Curse of the Queen's Cannon? I wonder, should I have multiple Queen Besses? Should I get a fourth unit in Noctilus's army? Or not do that? And like spread it out to be a more reasonable person. My instinct is to be unreasonable. So I could go... This is faster than going all the way around. So I'll go through the Elf Forest instead of going through analog Spain. Can I catch her? I can. What do we get in post-combat? Post-combat loot, 1,800. Not bad. I can ransom. 2,800. Not horrible, but you know, there's been juicier combat payouts. So, okay. Garrison board not moved. It's okay. Oh, you need to have notifications for you. Listen, your name is Jesse the Brine, not Jesse Briney. Yeah, it'd be like briny like that, right? Yeah, that looks better. So you, yeah. And then if I go to Adelaide, Lorekeeper? Why do they always have shitty ones? Dark Majesty is trash. Ronnie Rayner is a great name, though. I'm trying to make an army of good heroes, so I'm not, like, regretting it later. So that passive they get, like, is decent. Garrison Lord not moved. True. Oh, look at you. Trying to start a fight out here? That's cute, but it's not going to go well for you. So right now, I think the deck gunners have, what, like 200 and... Oh, 280 range, okay. I should be getting buffs that aren't just ranged. But, you know, I'm really curious what happens if I have a really long-range grenade throwing guy, huh? Could be really strong, couldn't it? Could be. Reload time reduction is already maxed out across basically the whole faction. Missile strength could still be increased more. Ammunition, I actually do need more on the deck droppers, the bats holding the guys with the guns, because they run out of ammo in combat. In that, like, when I was fighting the three armies, they did start running out of ammo, and I had to use some of the ammo replenishings from the gunnery white, which is totally fine. I mean, that's why he exists, but there's room to make it better. Are you level 20? No. If they're level 20, they can't die, right? They have the immortal trait, and so they won't go to the grave with items that I need. Now, who's that? Is that Jackson Jackdaw? You have too much stuff already equipped, though. So let's go to somebody else. Scott, you already have something on. Admiral. Trusty Montfort is immortal, so I guess I'll put it on him, but it should really go on a hero when I can. Okay. Jackson Jackdaw. Ah, fantastic, because he's encamped on land instead of at sea. It'll have a notification. Still bugged out otherwise, though. Alright, I'll go in this direction. This I will make into this thing. Lord Recruit rank +1. Okay. There was a mod that changed around the rights so that instead of getting money, it was increase your movement, like replenish movement speed at the cost of 1,000 infamy, which has no purpose anymore. I've already accumulated as much as I will get rewards for. So I have four lords. I have 3 legendary ones, and I have, well, legendary quote unquote, and then they have the main lord, Noctilus. So I moved Noctilus, right? I went and fought them. Did I move Montfort? I don't actually think I did. Oh no, I did. I moved him here, yeah. And then I just did Jackson Jackdaw. And then this lady is staying in defense. Question is, of course, should I go attack? I think I'm going to make the investment and make them have more range and damage. Yeah. Okay. And these guys seem to have some kind of arc to their shot, so it can get over hills, and these guys don't. These guys do more damage, though, so I don't know. But this is better, you know, armor piercing and stuff. I wonder how much more armor piercing it actually is. None. It does just less. It's discouraged. I don't know. I have a mod that lets me get multiple regiments of renown, but I think in the case of these, I might just want one in a party. Because just to, like, help make something rout, maybe. Okay, so nothing's close enough to actually cause me trouble. That said, should I go out and find trouble? Maybe? Alright, I'll fight this out. Gonna run away. Puts me in a bad spot though, because now both of them can attack me. And if they go at me from 2 different sides, it's kind of a problem. Let's see how it plays out for me, huh? Do I get more movement range or more damage? I'm just not gonna choose any of them. Because like this thing, none of them are that good, and they lock off all the other options. The 2 good ones are this is 8% more damage from mortars, which is not amazing, and then smuggler. Makes you move a little further. But there's a cap to how much movement speed you can get on the campaign map, so I'm gonna go arsonist. I've always picked arsonist on Adelaide. I'm gonna do it now. Rock and roll. Missile resistance, I guess, is good. Swashbuckler is nice because on the 2nd level, you get a little 5% missile resistance. And she's big. She's got a big mount, so it's easy to shoot later on. And she's in her tiny female form. Yeah, this adds no more damage because it's already... The minimum reload speed is 4 seconds. So... Can't get anything too goofy going on. I'll do this. In case she gets into melee, I guess. And, you know, missile resistance. Yeah. 8% more health. More health. Slowing people down. Solid. Okay. I'll end my turn, I suppose. Unless I saw... Nope. I spent all my money that turn. Am I getting 12,000 a turn? It went down so much. Oof, city.
I shall hear you out before death leads you to my ranks.
No, I'm not getting a peace treaty with you. You're rats. So the high elves fled. How about the lizards? Are you gonna flee, or you think you can take me? Huh? Alright. So, it was a good stream, or rather, a good VOD. But I think I'm gonna tab away and start doing my taxes. And as much as I would love chat's help with what the fuck I'm supposed to do on my taxes, I think that's not advised. So anyway, stream brought to you by Horizon Quest. Yeah. Cool comic. Cool book. So excited to have this done. Yeah. Characters are so cute and fun, and man, like, it's just like Trisha really like made him look good. Really happy with it. It's just like, wanted to make a fantasy party story for a long time, and this has been really nice to put it together. Yeah. I've also wanted to do a story about a battle mage for a long time. Guy mixing a little bit of magic and melee combat. Not that I don't love like a real main specialized wizard, like all points into damage, like Megumin from Konosuba, but I always kind of wanted to write like a sort of short, contained story with a character that has a little bit lower magic and has to use it sort of creatively, like the X-Men. Yeah. Glad I got a chance with this thing. So I hope people like it. I've worked very, very hard on it. And I think that's important to say, because I know sometimes people don't put in that much effort into project. Oh shit, there's another helmet. Oh, that's right. Yeah, we're at... That must have been why we're above 3K. Got another helmet order. Fantastic, right? Do the classic refresh, yeah. Very cool. Well, I really, sincerely hope people enjoy this project. Yeah. Anyway. Thanks so much for hanging out, for lurking, for watching the VOD, and I will see you guys again soon. Oh, well, I guess also we've got a killer interview coming up with a very special guest. I can't believe my girlfriend is so famous that can interview people like this. But anyway, yeah. Catch you all next time. It's taxes time for me.